I'm going to bring you a channeled message, right? Divine Masculine wants to speak. So this is a channeled conversation. I've never said this before, but this may not be for everybody, because I don't think it's for me. So I have to say that. But then it could be happening in the fifth dimension. In the third dimension, it could be manifesting down here, right? Because twins are telepathic. If you share the same soul, you can hear your heartbeat. You can feel each other. So there's a long way from the soul star, right, down to the third eye. And so that's where, if you share the soul star energy, the blueprint, the superconscious mind, divine blueprint, then it has to actually show up in the third eye. That's where the connection is for a 3D materialization. Manifestation, I mean. So there's a lot of spots, right? So that's why we're saying, like in the mind, the devil's playground, that can cut you off from your third eye, right? So most people have a big black dog of depression. They even call it that. Like it's a big energetic cutoff, a black cloud between their crown and their soul star. So if you have the same blueprint, it doesn't matter if it can't get through. That's why we clear our soul, and that's what Heart Dwellers Lounge is about. You can join your tribe here. We're sparkling, actually. So we're not just clearing, we're sparkling, diamondizing. So that's where that's very important, and that's just like you clean the windows of your car, you wash your body. You need to do this clearing. So you need to learn energetic management, because that's the step. Once you have the black dog of depression, you'll go into the matrix for medication, which takes you out of your mind space or puts you into a worry thought or a worry paradigm. We need to be mindless for the space to be there to activate your third eye. So that's why I'm saying this could be, depending on where you're at, a fifth dimensional conversation. So Divine Masculine is saying, wow, I was an idiot. I was pretty much an idiot. Just go with me, guys. If you don't like this type of reading, then just for entertainment purposes only. So we have our twin flame Reiki, right? So with twin flame Reiki, we go to that soul star. That's where I go for your readings. And that's how I can tune into who your starseed of origin is, who your life partner is. If you have a twin flame, your soul karmics and your soul stars or kins, right? It all happens at the soul star. And from soul star to earth star is your responsibility. So there's a divine masculine here who is saying, I don't know how to take responsibility. Right? But I can see it. I'm awake, I'm aware in my own world of who is for me and who is against me. And I realize that I allowed it because I was against me. Therefore, I was against you. He's talking to you, divine feminine. Right, so he actually went against himself because he hated himself, because that's what the devil wants you to do. Hate yourself. So that's what the karmic was trying to do. So there was karmic interference here, energetically. That's why this is maybe a way, well, this is very important, this channeled message. You know, they say, oh, only if it resonates with you. So it's starting to resonate with me, right? Anyway, how do you know that? Because it sort of hits, there's a hit, but you have to be in the present moment to get it. So then once the third eyes connect, goes straight to the heart. And it comes up to the throat through the heart. Because it's mindless, not going from your mind, analysis, paralysis out your mouth. It bypasses that. The energy goes to the heart space. The masculine energies comes up to the heart from the lower three chakras. Right, you're showing me. Disconnected from toxic family, lower vibrations that made me turn against you, which made me realize I was against myself. So I was my own worst enemy. I hated myself, and therefore I've had to forgive myself. So I don't know how to ask for forgiveness, but I want it. Oh, here we go, here we go. I'm going to go straight to the right away, right? So how do you ask for forgiveness? You need to say, I am sorry, please forgive me, and then state what your action was that made you have to say this. Apologize. What made you feel bad about it? Exactly. This is just helping you out of your divine masculine. Because divine feminine, the last thing she wants to do is ask you stupid questions to degrade herself. So she's not going to do that. And if she doesn't get everything that she needs to know or feel comfortable with the information she's receiving, then it's a no-go for you. Just trying to help you out. Right? So you have to be sure exactly what you're sorry for, whether it's an attitude, a behavior, a way of being, a prolonged, right, constant, learned abuse of some kind that now you have revelation around. You would share the revelation and then say sorry and then ask for forgiveness. I am sorry, please forgive me. And then state again what it is and how you've realized that and how that doesn't work or whatever. Right, you have to go right into it. Right, females like details, yes. And then, right, if your Empress even has to ask you one question, you're going down in your point system. So you either, so this is why it's not happening in 3D for a lot of us, right? Because divine masculine doesn't have the words. It's just hit the heart chakra. Some of them are still fighting the black dog of depression and addiction. Some of them have not got a good mental space because of the abuse. This is narcissistic abuse, various kinds of it. This is what we're breaking free of. That's why you need to keep your space clear. Doesn't matter if you're alone. Your mission doesn't care if it hurts. You're on a mission. I know that sounds, I loved it when I heard it though, because it's like, I'm a bit like that. I don't care how much it hurts. You're not getting me, Satan. I'm not turning against the light. I'm not working for you. And when you worry, doubt and fear, you're working for the enemy. So this divine masculine is saying, I was working for the enemy. So how do you get over that? Forgiveness, that old chestnut, eh? Forgiveness. So if you harbour any resentment towards anyone, including yourself, divine masculine, the only one who can free you, there's only one person. It's Yeshua, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He's the only one. You just call out and he'll arrive, I promise you. Then you're having an experience of your own and no one can tell you any different. I just saw the King and Queen of Cups. It's love. Yeah, so some of you, it's hit the heart chakra. And so that's even worse now. How hard is it to express feelings and emotions? And I want you. And if I don't have you, I can't breathe. It's a bit desperado for the macho potato. Emperacho. Let's have a look. So he's going to do it, right? Because he's got determination and you already have it, divine feminine. So he's going to match the determination for his own union with himself. And that will bring you in, he's saying, that will align you with me. So it might look like I'm ignoring you, but I'm aligning myself. It's like an integration. There's also fragments, soul fragments that are being called back in by this divine masculine. So it's very overwhelming emotional time. You know when grief just comes out of nowhere and hits you and it's like that? So it's like, yeah, it's a little bit, needs a bit of a sherry at night. A little bit of a sherry at night. Medicinal purposes only. Keep the demons out of your mind. Right? So that's not giving up. He's saying, I'm not giving up. I can feel the love. I can feel the love. Right? You were right in everything you said. You were right. You're never going to hear that in 3D. Ah! You were right. You might hear it. Something you said, right, opened the chakra of the heart. Drop down and poof. Sorry. But they didn't let on. That's why you didn't know. So this is the 9 of Swords. Is it 8 of Swords, sorry. Going round and round and round and round and round and round and round something. It's like when you can feel something and you know it's correct, right? But then the logic isn't there. That's the ego. That's pride. Is that correct? Whoa. Yeah. So this divine masculine is saying, I did it myself. I put myself out in the cold because of my pride, right? Which made you disenchanted, to say the very, very least, right? Hopes and fears, and then the outcome. See that? Wow. So the truth is, I broke my own heart. May God bless those people in the name of Jesus Christ with that reverse indicator. I broke my own heart. And that's the truth. So once there's a realization here, this is an awareness of self. You know, like I meet a lot of people that just are not really aware of their surroundings or their, what do you call it? They're not, self-aware. Like, do you realize what you just said, or how you just treated that person, or how you just cut somebody off in conversation and didn't care? Like, so this type of behavior, right, puts you in the 8 of Swords when you don't know what's going on. And that's where they lived. So they wanted you to experience that, to see how you would cope with that. Right? So you spoke your truth. You went, Greh. So it's like this divine masculine went, oh, okay, that's what you do. Right? So he went back and did that. Whatever you told him to do, but you had to do it to him. It's like saying, listen, you can't come in the house with those dirty shoes on. Right? So once somebody goes, oh, sorry, and goes outside, takes their shoes off, they're not going to let anyone else come inside with those shoes on. Hey, you need to take your shoes off. Do you know what I mean? Like, they start talking for you. That's what this divine masculine has done. He's taken what you said, what you did to cut him out in the cold, right, to cut him off, and he went and did it. That's why you had to sit here. No, you don't know what's going on. I don't know. You don't know anything. He's completely ignoring you. And he had to go and do that. He went and did that. He said, this is the truth, my truth. I broke my own heart by choosing the wrong lover. And now I'm going to choose my own heart. And then you're there. See? So it's like the ego turns around. Like so ego is fear. Yeah? So that's the inverted opposite of love. So this is like it's inverting back. It's like using your ego to strengthen your soul and not be an enemy to you. There's clarity here. Wow, what a reading. Far out. Right, so once all this is clear and there's a big deep breath and a sigh of relief, and once that's out, that's clear. But divine masculine saying, like, I don't want to do that. It's like controlling the outcome. Like, I don't want to go for the job unless I'm gonna get it. Like, I don't want to go on the first date unless we're gonna get married. Like, it's a bit like that. So this is just because of letting go of a learned, helpless and hopelessness energy. That pattern is leaving the energetic field, but there's no other program that's downloading. Right? Because this is unseen. This is why you're called warriors of the light. You don't have anyone to follow. You're forging ahead, not following. Wow. So there's no real blueprint in 3D. There's no example to follow. Let's have a look here at the romance angels. From messages from divine masculine to divine feminine. What would he like to say to his divine feminine? Anything else? Anything else you would like to say? So sorry, forgive me. I want to marry you. No, really I do. No, I want to marry you. I want to wake you up in the morning, kiss your neck and make you breakfast. Divine feminine. This guy is pretty funny, right? Getting a funny divine masculine. He's got a little bit of funny. Let go of control issues. Allow this. Oh, that'd be right. See? I'm not going on the first date unless we're going to get married. It's like, well, maybe you have to propose to me on the first date. And that's not really allowing the situation to unfold naturally, is it? I know what that's like, though. It has to be like that. But nothing can stop this. So this is already connected. You're already together. Divine masculine knows this. But to bring it into his reality, now he's going to be a different person. He's going, oh, I don't really want to go and, you know, I don't know, do the satanic rituals anymore, Mum. Mum? Mum. Not really into Satan anymore, Mum. In fact, you know, I can't ever talk to you again. Bye. Bye-bye. So divine masculine saying, I was surrounded by people that didn't love me, right? So that's the projection onto you. And then you start feeling that for yourselves. There is no judgment. There's no shame, really. This is what we're doing. So as soon as you realize that, that's unreal. Why does children always come out? What is going on with the children? Something's happening with the children. Why is children there? Oh. He's saying I stayed with her because of the children. We don't buy that story around here. Why be miserable? Children know you're miserable. Anyway, this is maybe, we'll have a look. But this is, he can feel it. He wants this bad. Divine masculine wants this bad. Divine feminine, so let him come and get it. Can I kiss your neck? No. We haven't even been on our first date. Are you on your dot? Are you back on your dot? Oh, don't be like that, Bella. Oh, you snuck one in there. All right, then. You can sit next to me, right? So you go from unrequited. He said, oh, I'm learning what love is. Yeah, I've had unrequited love as a child. There it is. Oh, I see. Yeah. So we experience that through narcissism, right? Reflected back at us, and you learn those traits, right? It's really, really sad, but most people that experience, say, child abuse become abusers. It's not their fault. I watched a documentary and this guy was like, I get the urge, but I don't follow through on it. But who's here to help me? No one. Because I get the urge because that's what I saw and that's what happened to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just an imprint of a program in your holographic image. That's as simple as asking Jesus. You need supernatural healing. He said, ask him for his blood. That's what he said. So this is very exciting because Divine Masculine now is starting to love himself. He's seen you, Divine Feminine, love yourself. Right, so you're teaching him the new program. He's seeing a new program. And as this new program comes into the energetic field as an imprint, right, the other one is released, the unrequited love. Isn't that special? And then, would you just give me a chance? I know I fumble, right, but I've got the rules. I've been training. You know, you go showing me like a football game. I had an older brother. We used to go to training, football training. And be like, oh, I went to training. I didn't get in the game. It's like, you're on the sideline already. Sorry. Anyway, that's what he doesn't want. He doesn't want to be on the sideline after he's been to training. Oh, that's funny. No, I'm relating to this now. No. So he does make you laugh, right? He's funny. It's like, nah, I've been training for this for eons. Don't think this is my first rodeo. So there's a consciousness, right, coming into his reality, Divine Masculine saying, and look, if I can just get past this uptonness, I'll be right. There's a problem with expression because now it's a different vibration. It's coming straight from the heart. So he doesn't want to cry and say it. But listen, if you have to cry and say it, Divine Masculine, cry and say it. Yeah, you'll feel so amazing. All right, he said, I will. Very soon, clearly. He's deciding right now. And we're helping by raising the vibration to support him to follow him himself. Or if he's watching, we're helping the Divine Feminine. Oh, we're just helping, right? Because this is a new thing. This is nervous, like going into a new job. You don't know what to do. After you've been on the site 5 days, you know, you're like, yeah, and the new person comes on, you're like, hey, I know where everything is. I know how to get the coffee. I know where to do this. It's very unfamiliar territory. So this is like what we would do here is you do the Soulmate Reiki or Twin Flame Reiki workshops. They're with the attunements on Vimeo. They're free. Right, then you can give a donation or you can actually take the attunement, which will change your frequency. You'll feel unreal, last for the rest of your life, and you own it. So anytime you're down, you just do the attunement again. It's me, Master Bella, giving you the highest vibrations of light and attuning your frequency, right, to clear the black dog of depression and to help you release any false imprints. So that's a good thing to do. They're on Vimeo, On Demand Soulmate Reiki, Twin Flame Reiki. We just did Fairy Reiki, which is about manifesting, goal setting, daily methods of operation. Fairies are very assertive. They're very businesslike. You know, Tinkerbell, she tinkers all the time. I'm nearly ready. So if you know what you want, you know the rules of the game, Divine Feminine. This is a new love match. Right? You've got your needs, your deal breakers, 8 reasons why you're a good catch. 4 things that you love doing, 4 things that you're really good at, the energy that you would like to share within this relationship, the time that you would like to have together, and that you would, you know what I mean? It's like it has to be very, very clear. And you have to be in your own, can't do any projections. Because it's already like looking in the mirror, isn't it? You're already looking in the mirror. Anyway, let me know how many of you have met your twin. That's a sight to behold. Let's have a look here. The Love Flame Angels. Let's have a look. Ta-da! So the sacral's activated. We need to get it up through the solar plexus, the power center. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is good. There's no power games. You can't have somebody, like you can't be jealous or envious of each other. You know, like that's the old program. It's like the sibling rivalry energy. Oh. Oh. Huh. So what did I say? We had the sacral, then the yellow, then that's actually your heart chakra turns fuchsia pink when it's healed. So it's green, covered in green to protect it. So this is the beautiful opening of the heart chakra. It's so beautiful, like the energy, this frequency. You see each other in your dreams. It's like you're in your each other's third eye. These are for people that have cleared their pillar. So you'd either have done, you know, Reiki Master, or you're cleansed by the blood. So you better be ready. I know I haven't done this before, and I could fumble the ball, but I'm not going to stop. Because it does feel really good. Like, it's going to feel unreal for this Divine Masculine. This is me. Just back to the channeling. Everything's been set up, so he's ready. Just surrender, Divine Feminine. All's going to work out. The less you do, bring no worry to it. And just follow your heart. Like it's God's got your back. That's what I keep saying. I'm with God. God's put somebody in your heart. So open your heart and fly. It's all happening. Perfect timing. Don't go in and be aggravated by anybody, because this is your divine masculine. He thinks about you all the time. Right? He's going to ask for forgiveness. It'd be a miracle. You go, well, I thought you were a narcissist. Narcissists don't ask for forgiveness. It's like, well, I let that imprint go. That was me dad. So I replicate. It's like, you anyway, seen that, how he's reproduced himself as now, instead of the family unit there, now he's his father. It's the same dynamic. It's amazing. This is the lifting consciousness. One more lifting consciousness for divine masculine. Changes the whole of mankind. So you don't have to really work on your partnership. I'm not into that, because it will just work. When you work on each other, like work harder on yourself than you do on your twin. Right? And then you'll bring the best of each other forth for each other. I love you so much. Been a great reading. Thank you so much for your kind support, donations and roses and hitting the super thanks. Every bit is appreciated and needed as I build this channel. Right? If you did find it good in any way or it's helped, just let me know by giving a like or a comment, or I love hot. A rose. Your support is really, really appreciated and needed at this time to continue supporting this channel, to keep it going. I love you. Thanks for watching.